Union City had one of its best seasons in recent history last year with 7 wins in the Region 2 title. They had several key players that were huge to the program, including all-time rusher Gavin Henry and standout lineman Matthew Long. Braden Kinney, Miles Parker, and Blake Horman were all huge parts of the team as well, but are all gone to graduation. The Bears will have to go overcome some small numbers this year, and they'll have several returning starters. Matt Krause is back on the line at guard and defensive end. Ryan Brooks returns at center and defensive line. Logan Kesselring is a junior, back at running back and linebacker, along with Caleb Stahl at running back and linebacker. Talon Henry will take over as a junior running back and defensive back, while Ryan Winowitz is back on the offensive and defensive line. Ryan Newton's another returning senior at kicker, punter, and tight end. Kane Greeley is another returning starter at linebacker this season. Union City had a lot of success last year, and the underclassmen learned a lot from that senior class that graduated. The Bears will look to not only defend their title, but try to make a run this year with almost a brand new backfield.
Well, we're going to have to fill in a lot of key holes. Losing players like Gavin Henry and Matt Long, that's tough to fill. But we have talent. It's just experience is what we're battling. Those guys played for 4 years and ate up position time for a lot of these guys, so they're kind of learning on the fly. But I think if we can figure out how to get experience within practice on a small team, I think we have the ability to be okay. Oh yeah, for sure. Those guys led, not just on the field but off the field too. And I think the majority of these guys see that, and they know what the expectation is to get to the level we're trying to get to. And I think we've already seen that. Just even in our first practice here, we're seeing kids getting on people for not doing things the way it's supposed to be done, and that's encouraging. Well, we're brand new at quarterback. I didn't mention Blake Hornerman, but he did a terrific job for us at quarterback last year. But he had been doing it for 4 years. This is the first year we've got a first-timer coming in to try to run the triple option. So, he's got a lot of weight on his shoulders, but he knows it, and he thrives at that right now. It's just an experience situation with him, and so we're trying to give him as many reps as we can get him, and that's Austin Jakewith. We're also counting on some big things out of Logan Kesselring at fullback and linebacker for that matter, and Talon Henry will be one of our wingbacks and a DB that we're expecting big things from. But that's all going to be based off of 3 returning starters up front that are pretty doggone good, and that's going to really center around them. I think where we are experienced is the up front offensive and defensive side, and I think those guys are going to have to lead the way and make plays early on to allow our younger fellas to get experience quickly.
We got to just push up front. We got a new backfield. If they work hard enough, get quick, keep moving. I feel like that's a key backfield. Gavin Henry taught me a bunch, just how to keep on the path, how to avoid defenders, and Matt just taught me how to blow through people, don't stop my feet, all that. We have a whole new backfield, so I think we have to step up. I took over Gavin's spot. That's going to be a hard spot to fill. He was all-state. We have a couple spots on the O-line that are new. Hopefully they can step up. And losing Braden Kinney was bad to me. He was really good, but we got some people I think can step up and take his spot.
Definitely a good line up front, which I think we have. And we have a lot of potential in the backfield with Log. And there's a lot of people coming up that need to step up and really come ahead. I think we're the most important part of the whole thing. With we gotta carry the backs and everything. We gotta make a hole so they can run through to get to those touchdowns. I learned a lot. Matt Long, he was a big help. He taught me about everything coming up through freshman year and everything. Definitely going to miss all of them. Gavin with school record, just everything about them.
Experience. They're not as experienced. And then the line, there's 2 new kids out of the whole line, so that's not going to be a big deal. Oh, we learned a lot, yeah. With attitude and how you need to come here and act and how to like progress and things. They were a big help in that. It's going to be defense because last year it was just offense and offense. Like we were just always on offense, and we didn't do as good as we could have in defense. We needed to take a lot more time in working on all that stuff.